What's up everyone, quick little video this wonderful Saturday afternoon. So last night the first part of Railjack dropped, Rising Tide. In this came the dry dock and the quest to start building your actual Railjack. However, as a part of this quest you're going to need to farm some new materials, and this is just a quick guide to show you how I went about doing it, and good nodes to go to. So to start your Railjack you need to have a fully built clan Railjack hangar, have the Cephalon Psi researched and built, and then complete the intro mission. Once you do that, you need to start restoring the Railjack, and that's where the new resources come in. Let's start with the first one you're actually going to need to restore the first part of the Railjack, and that's the cubic diodes. This will drop on the Ceres shipyard tile set from Eximus units. From the drop tables DE's given us, it should have a 50% chance to drop from any Eximus unit on that tile set. This is definitely affected by your Kavat and also boosters. As of right now, it doesn't look like any loot frames work. I've had a few people say exactly the same thing to me too, and while all this footage in the video is on Necros, it didn't actually do anything at all. It's mostly me testing things. So that is something to note whilst farming these resources. So for this resource, I'm going to recommend going to the Dark Sector defense mission on Semine. I know it's infested, but since the drops are tied to the tile set, it doesn't matter what Eximus you kill, Grineer or infested. From wave 5 onwards, Eximus units will start spawning regularly. It will start at maybe 1 or 2 per wave, and ramp up over time. By the time you hit the 30s, you're getting a fair number of Eximus units in the mission, so it actually pays to stay in the mission for a while. I was actually finding groups farming all night, and Semine is a pretty populated node as it is, being a very early game credit farming spot. But I found multiple groups who wanted to go for 30 waves and beyond to farm materials. This is 100% the best spot for this resource right now. Since loot frames don't matter, go for frames that can kill effectively and kill quickly, and then just kill as fast as possible, since that's going to be your major influencer on your farm rather than your loot frames. The second of the resources you're going to need is the carbides, which drop on the Ice Planet tile set on Europa. Once again from Eximus units. Going to do basically the exact same thing as for the cubic diodes, head to the Dark Sector defense, Larzak. Then it's a case of doing the exact same thing on Semine. Kill as quickly as you can, mark the resources for people, ask in the chat how long they're going for, that sort of thing, and hope you get a good group like I did. Unless you have a group of your own, of course. The other two resources come from mining, which is as fun forever for those of us that are colorblind and can barely see the red ores, because it's a red ore that is needed in both Valis and on the plains. One important thing to note here, if you have a drop chance booster active for the first part of the farm, this is chance, not the double drop, it will mess with the mining part. The way chance works in the open world areas is that it changes a lot more of the mining nodes from red to blue. That way you're getting the rarer stuff. So if you're going to get, go for the red, go for the ores, having that chance booster will actually make this take quite a bit longer. I actually made this mistake when Fortuna launched. I had a ton of gems, but I had no ores to do anything with. So the Plains of Eidolon material is the pustules. Easiest way that I go about grabbing these is to head to my best spot in the Plains of Mining, head out the door, head left to the closest lake, and down into that cave. Clear out the enemies inside, and then just go to town. Takes about 15 minutes to get every mining node in that cave. However, once you do, obviously RNG dependent, you can easily come out with 100 to 150 without a booster. More if you're lucky with your cat, for example, provided it's not useless like mine and does nothing. Really quick and easy way to get all of the gems that you need, plus you get all of your PoE stuff for mining too, and if you've got anything for Nightwave you can do that in there as well. The same really goes for the Copernicus in the Orb Valis. This one here is a bit more of a pain in the backside than the plains. Either you can roam around going from cave to cave and hoping to get spawns, or if you have access to Deck 12 you can go there. Deck 12 has always had a huge amount of mining nodes to grab, on the way into the cave and into Deck 12 itself as well. Usually takes about 10 minutes to clear it, and again, I came out with 100 to 150 of the mineral without booster. It's so much quicker here to head in, clear it out, head out again and clear the initial cave because it will have actually respawned when you come out of Deck 12. Head into Fortuna, come back out into the Valis again, and that will reset the whole thing. This is actually how I mine in the Valis normally, like every single time. But this is so useful right now for getting these specific resources, the Copernicks, without having to travel huge distances between caves. And that's really about it for these new resources. There's nothing too crazy about them. We don't really know how much of these we're actually going to need yet, but I know since all the parts are time gated, I'm just going to farm the heck out of all of them, trying to make sure that when things are available, I can just do them straight away. I expect we're going to have subsystem research to do, and that will use these. That's just my guess. So I'm sort of having these ready for those. With them being clan research too, we've already used Mutagen, Detonite, Fieldron in the research for Cephalon Psi, so I'd recommend doing some invasions to stock up on those as well. So while, yeah, we don't have anything to do in terms of actually using the Railjack right now, we can actually prep for the next stage by having these resources ready. Personally, I'm 100% going to make sure I've got a couple of thousand of each of these resources. Maybe another 100 of each of those clan tech resources, things like Fieldron. So I hope that this helps you get the jump on your resources. A lot of this isn't that revolutionary or unknown, but I've seen a lot of people wondering where to get all of these and where, like, what affects the drops. So I wanted to do a quick video for you. I do have some more melee videos coming soon. Unfortunately, a lot of the builds I've been playing around with didn't really pan out, which is why there's been no video for a couple of days. But hopefully, I'll be back with more of those really soon. For now, huge thanks for the support, hope you enjoyed the video. Smash that like button if you did, sub and hit the bell for more Warframe content, and I shall catch you in the next one.